Hello, everyone. We are back. We are back. Um, we're gonna have a look at your second week here. So Monday is gonna consist of some ring muscle up strength. These were gonna be continuously getting harder and harder every week. You'll notice that relative to what we've done on the bar, this will feel more difficult in the sense that the rings are dynamic apparatus. So even though all the skill pieces that we're putting in and the strength pieces are similar to what we performed in the bar muscle up cycle, it's going to feel a lot more difficult because the apparatus isn't static. So there's that element of instability. But there is a nice progression that we have here over the 6 weeks. So if you're looking to get good at the rings, then just stick to it and you'll definitely see an improvement in that movement. So we'll have a 10-minute EMOM then. We're going to do a ring support hold. And then we are going to do some bike calories, similar to what we did in week one there, where we partnered up. Someone performed the calories, someone performed the ring movements. Then we're going to go in and do another 10-minute EMOM. We're going to do a low ring transition. That will be slightly harder from week one. And then we're going to do bike calories again there. So score your calories between you and your buddy, and you'll get 5 rounds of each of those ring movements in those EMOMs. Workout then, we're going to give you a chance to get up on the rings and practice some swinging. So it's a partner WODs, 20-minute AMRAP. You'll have some toes to rings, some kettlebell swings, some calories on the bike. And then once you complete that whole round, you're going to do some synchro burpees. The toes to rings are a brilliant tool to actually practice a good ring swing, where we're getting those toes nice and long, and then we're swinging the legs up in front of the eye line and back behind the body. That'll be a good foundational movement for you to practice the ring muscle up in and of itself in weeks to come. We're then going to look at Tuesday. We have a banded deadlift. So 5 sets of 4, 55% here. Use a green band or use a blue band, depending on what your max deadlift is. We put a stipulation on it that your max deadlift has to be 140 kilos for you to use a green band. Otherwise, use a blue band. Then we have Jamie. We have Jamie Lee's members workout here. So she's a Liverpool supporter, hence the name. You'll never walk alone until today, because this is an individual workout. So it's a 16-minute AMRAP. It's 3 deadlifts, 6 handstand push-ups, and a 300-meter row. We're looking at Wednesday, then we're moving on. Again, we're going to do some activation work before our conditioning piece. Today, in this day, the activation work is going to be some dumbbell split squats and some dumbbell strict pressing. So a bit of lower upper body activation there. Then we're going to go into a conditioning piece, 20-minute cap to get this done. So you'll have a run, you'll have some suitcase lunges, some push-ups, some wall balls. You'll have another run. You'll have a back rack lunge, burpee, a wall ball, and another run. So nice little sweat fest there as usual. And then Thursday we have some floor pressing. So again, we're going to use no legs. So we're really trying to develop a bit of stability on that upward downward phase in that press pattern, and also upper body strength there. And then we reintroduce the legs in weeks to come. It's going to feel like you have more to give, that you're utilizing more of your body. Workout then, we are going to go into a combination of double unders. We have clean and jerks, we have crossovers, and dumbbell snatches. Repetitions are going to be 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. We have the double unders and clean and jerks to perform first. We'll have a little rest gap in between. We'll then go 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of crossovers and dumbbell snatches, and a 20-minute cap to complete that. Then finally, we have a pause back squat on Friday. Again, let's try and keep these pauses nice and consistent, in the sense that we're not trying to cut them short. So again, we're going to try and say CrossFit green in each 1 second pause. Obviously try and keep that the same throughout the whole block, and that we're not cutting it short. So 5 sets of 3, building each set, 3-second pauses, and then a workout frantic. So this essentially adds up to the same amount of volume as regular Fran, but it's all partitioned now. So we'll have 3 rounds of 7 thrusters and 7 pull-ups. That will equate to 21 of each. Then we'll have 3 rounds of 5 thrusters and 5 pull-ups. That will equate to 15 of each. Then we'll have 3 rounds of 3 thrusters and 3 pull-ups. But every 3 rounds you must perform a 200-meter run. We're going to put a 15-minute cap on this. So regular Fran, it's a sub 5-minute workout. Now that we have those 200-meter runs, which equates to 3 total runs, that's going to slow us down a little bit. So 600-meter total there. That is going to kind of equate to about 3 minutes of work there. That's your week. Any questions, let us know. Enjoy.